Welcome to the Tag live stream. Today at round 7 here at Kinetic. See if I can get in frame here. We've got our athletes out here on the course. They got 2 minutes of warm-up time. It's gonna run out pretty soon here. And we're gonna get started with our first group of tag. Let me adjust this camera here. So group 1 is out here. They've got about 30 more seconds of warm-up time here. I'm getting out of there. Getting in everyone's way. And then we're gonna get started here with group 1. Group 1 is gonna be Isabel, Alexander, June, JJ, and Tiberius. All from Team Precision 509, facing off against each other today. Definitely gonna be exciting. Make it a little brighter there. And we have tons and tons of options for obstacles here in the Kinetic Gym. There's so much here, so much room for creativity, course creation, and for our athletes. And here we go. We're gonna call the athletes in to line up and get started. Isabel will be evading first, followed by Alexander, or chased by Alexander. And we are officially off. A tag is already made. Isabel was our first evader. Teammate on teammate. Group 1 is all teammates here. 5 athletes representing Precision 509 in Group 1. Our next chaser is going to be June Freely.
All right.
Judge Blake up there on that wall.
3, 2, 1, go.
And here comes June. Alexander, a little bit of taunting over there. June trying to close the gap. So close, but no tag made. Just 3 seconds remaining on this chase. And Alex barely gets away. A tag was made, but unfortunately, the time had already expired.
A very good chase from June.
Which means that Alex should earn his first evasion here. First evasion of the day. Excellent effort there from June, but just barely missed it.
Here we go, Tiberius. 3, 2, 1, go.
And off now is Tiberius, chasing Alex, trying to hold Alex to only 1 evasion. Working their way under that bar cage, but no tag is made. Tiberius cutting him off. Back to back, he doesn't dive for the tag. I don't know what's going on here. The time is surely expired. Time expired. A little bit of confusion there. So Alex will earn a second evasion there. Amazing job. We got 5 athletes here in Group 1, which means we'll have 20 total chases.
So another evasion that was crazy close. Oh my goodness. And reach that hand out. Get that tag on. JJ. Alex, back down
And here comes JJ. A tag is made. Having a little bit of trouble in the gym with our speaker, making sure it stays plugged in. And Isabel will line up on that chaser's platform. JJ just earned himself a chance to evade. He'll be starting right in the middle of our speed course.
2, 1, go! JJ starting in a new spot.
Isabel cutting him off, but JJ barely able to escape for now. Chase is about halfway over. JJ making space. 5 seconds remaining on the chase. And barely getting cut off. A tag is made. Amazing job, Isabel. JJ unable to get an evasion there. So our leader will stay. Alex will stay our leader with 2 evasions. The rest with 0 so far. We have 20 total chases. Each chase lasts 20 seconds, followed by another 20 seconds of rest afterwards. We got a few more seconds of rest here, and then Tiberius will be on the chase.
3, 2, 1, go!
And there he goes now, off the chasing platform, not messing with those blue blocks, just going straight up there into the corner. Isabel escaping very quickly. Tiberius has been doing a good job today, cutting athletes off. No tag is made. Isabel's still escaping for now. Time expires. No tag called by either of our judges, which means Isabel will earn herself an evasion, putting herself in second place so far. Amazing effort from Tiberius, but Isabel able to find that or get that evasion. Next up on the chasing platform is June Freely. Isabel's going to start in that farthest corner. We've seen a couple of strategies so far, but it seems like the best starting spot is that furthest corner. We'll waste the most time here. And June steps up. Quick reminder to the athletes to stay in the correct order. And here comes June. Already about 5 seconds into the chase. Starting in that corner, definitely wastes a lot of time there. A good strategy. Chase is halfway over. Isabel keeping the distance here.
3 seconds left.
And playing a little bit of peekaboo back there, but time will expire, which means Isabel will earn her second evasion, tying herself here in first. Back-to-back evasions from Isabel, but up steps our other leader here, Alex. On the chasing platform, we're going to see what these two can do. Taking every second of their rest here.
Here we go.
And here we go.
2,
3, 2, 1. Here comes Alex off the chasing platform. Just going straight up to that platform. Forcing her into a corner, but she escapes. Trying to waste as much time as she can. No tag is called. And there it is. A tag is made about halfway through that chase. Oh, excuse me. 3 seconds remaining. Very, very close. Alex is now going to earn another chance to evade here. We're going to see if he can extend his lead at all. He will be chased by JJ Rienzo. Are we back? We are so back. I don't know when the audio went out, but here we are. The microphones might be dying. We'll have to switch them out here. So sorry about that. June is on the chase. Laps from Alex, and time expires on the chase. I'm going to get a quick microphone switch here, and then I will be right back. Here we go, audio check. There we are. Tiberius is on the chase right now. Alexander still evading, trying to squeeze through, and he barely makes it. Time is going to expire on that chase, which means Alex will earn yet another evasion. Up next is Isabel.
3, 2, 1, go.
Isabel trying to close the gap. Turning on the jets there, and a tag is called by both of our judges. Both of our athletes say there was no tag. A little bit of confusion here. Not sure what we're going to call it there. But we are going to switch out Alex with 5 evasions, Isabel with 2, and Tiberius with 1.
Here we go.
Isabel evading right now, but JJ seeing if he can earn his chance to evade here. I believe this is chase number 17 out of 20, so we're getting to the end here. JJ definitely looking to score here. And not quite able to catch her. No tag is made. Just barely missed the foot there, but there we go. And the tag is made. JJ has been excellent at tagging today. We're going to see if he can hold on and get this evasion. Gotta find that high five in the middle of the course. Boom. Huge high five.
2 chases left.
And on the starting platform steps Tiberius. An immediate tag there on that platform, unfortunately for JJ, but a good opportunity for Tiberius to score here on these last chases. Final chase, maybe. I think this is the last chase. Yeah, last chase here. A little jumping the gun a little bit, but June stepping onto that chasing platform, and she is off. Tiberius trying to earn his second evasion here, which would put him in second place so far. Tiberius able to find space. June trying to cut him off, but Tiberius barely escapes. And the time is running out here. And that will do it. The time expires on that final chase, which means Tiberius will earn an evasion there. Alexander, Isabel, and Tiberius all scoring evasions. See if I can. check. Trying to troubleshoot the audio here. Make sure we get that live commentary. Here we are. So sorry about the audio difficulties here. We should be back and good to go. Here's our final group, Group 2 of U9 tag. Sawyer is evading first. Anthony on the chase, and a tag is made. Let me go kick Blake out of the camera.
17.
Get out of here.
Seconds. Quick reminder for our athletes.
Thank you.
Have fun, stay safe.
Oh yeah, we are all clear.
Make the tag or don't. We just want to keep playing.
Gonna sit up on that wall.
Here we go.
Looks like the microphones are working now. Here we go. Anthony is going to be evading. Max is on the chase. Cheers from the crowd.
Watch those heads.
Anthony making circles here. 3 seconds remaining on the chase. And time expires. Amazing job, these two. Anthony will earn himself an evasion. Up next is a Drixon. On that starting platform, Anthony attempting to earn his second evasion here.
Here we go, a Drixon is ready to go on the chase. Our group number 2. 3, 2, 1, go.
And there goes a Drixon off of that starting platform. Trying to force Anthony into that corner, but he barely escapes. Stopping to look back might have been a mistake there, but barely able to escape.
Precious time.
Definitely hard to climb up onto those tall blue boxes. A Drixon knew it, and time expired. Anthony will earn himself another evasion. Definitely getting tired here after 3 chases.
It's a pair.
And here comes Atlas. Atlas Jameson on that starting platform.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. 20.
And here he comes. Teammate versus teammate.
One-on-one.
Almost getting Anthony in that corner, but barely able to escape again. Trying to cut him off in that bar cage, but definitely a tricky area. And time is running out, but a tag is called by Judge Haven in the corner. Just fractions of a second left on that chase. Amazing job, these guys. And up next is going to be Austin. Already stepping out onto that chasing platform, but again, we get 20 seconds of rest in between each 20-second chase. And Atlas is going to start on top of that red vaulting box. I don't know if you can see him. He's right in front of Judge Haven there in the corner. Here comes Austin. There goes Atlas, working along the sidelines, staying in bounds. First time we've seen this sort of sideline use. Not stepping out of bounds. Time is going to expire. Atlas just stayed on the sidelines the whole time, almost stepping out, but barely staying in bounds there. And that will be an evasion for Atlas. Going to start in a different position here as Sawyer steps up onto that starting platform. Three, 2, 1, and Sawyer is off. Closing the gap so quickly, trying to use that same sideline. It seems to work so far, but he's caught off a very firm tag and big smiles. Atlas falling back there. Excellent job. Sawyer will now find his starting position. But it's okay. Atlas still got 1 evasion out of it. Sawyer's going to start on that back corner. Going to see if Atlas tries to keep using that sideline strategy. It seemed to work pretty well. We haven't seen it at all today.
20 seconds in 3.
But here comes Max. Pushing off that starting platform. Cheers from the sidelines. Sawyer barely able to escape, but he makes tons of space. Already halfway through the chase. 3 seconds remain on this chase, keeping the space, and time is going to expire. Huge smiles from Sawyer, and he will earn his first evasion here today.
And Sawyer's on the board with his first evasion here in group number 2.
And here comes a Drixon. A Drixon Luerez representing Team Aftershock, our only Aftershock competitor here in U9. And he is off. Getting lots of advice from fellow athletes on the sidelines. Sawyer is just making so much space. Gotta go turn this camera back on.
Out of bounds is called there. Yes, sir. Just
someone steps out of bounds. Who was it? Sawyer, barely stepping out of bounds, leaving him with just one evasion.
A Drixon put him under pressure.
A Drixon now with a chance to evade, trying to call a timeout. We're going to give him his 20 seconds rest here. Trying to earn his first evasion here today. He's going to be chased by Anthony. Anthony is ready, and here he goes. Anthony closing the gap so quickly and turning on the Jets. A tag is called by both of our judges, Judge Haven and Judge Blake today. Unfortunately for a Drixon, he will not make an evasion there. And Anthony trying to extend his lead here. But his Kinetic teammate, Austin's going to step up on the starting line.
All right. Austin. Here we go. We're chasing 3, 2, 1.
And here comes Austin. These two are definitely very quick. Lots of wasted time. Anthony barely ducking under that bar, like scraping his hair on the bar. Oh my goodness.
3 seconds.
Oh my goodness. Barely missed that tag. The time ran out. The tag was almost made, but not quite. Anthony will earn himself a third evasion, I believe. There we go. 3 evasions for Anthony. And another Kinetic teammate here, Atlas, stepping out onto that orange Chasers platform. Coach Julius, get out of here. Giving his Kinetic students some advice.
Is this going to be the year we make a thing? 3, 2, 1, go.
And here comes Atlas.
They're not ready for us.
A tag is made. Oh my goodness. Very quick tag. Here comes Max. Had a little bit of injury. Sorry for the quick timeout there. A tag is made. I think everyone's okay here. And here comes Sawyer stepping onto that chasing platform. Max evading. It's going to begin in that back corner. And a tag is made. So close to getting out of there. Finding that high five.
And now gets to rest.
Drickson will step up on that chasing platform. Looks like he's okay.
All right, 13 in the books. 14 is happening right now.
This is going to be chase number 14 out of 24.
24 chases.
Off goes Drickson, pushing him into that corner. But Sawyer with a little juke action, staying in bounds. Utilizing this sideline here, definitely a good strategy. Drickson sprinting and catches him. Cut him off midair with under a second left. Drickson found that tag. So close, Sawyer. Drickson, though, with a chance to earn his first evasion here. Trying to call a timeout again here. We're definitely pretty forgiving with our 20 seconds. Usually they're getting a little more than 20 seconds of rest. Drickson getting a little water break. Definitely want to make sure all of our athletes are safe, getting enough rest. 20 seconds is pretty intense. Here comes Austin from the home gym, definitely super used to running around here. Cutting him off. And that sound means that Drickson is good try. All right, walk in. Here comes Atlas. Atlas chasing his teammate here, Austin. Here he comes. Oh, Austin with a little juke up there. Oh, try to double back again. Got pushed into the pole. Nice try, Austin. Gonna find that high five. Everyone's just laughing around. All right, here comes Anthony, the other Kinetic teammate here. Gonna see if he can catch Atlas. Excuse me. Try to juke him out, but not quite. Anthony getting him. Those are the current Group 2 standings. We did already have a Group 2. I believe one of our athletes has 5 evasions. We'll see if Anthony can extend and try to match that. As we come closer to the end of this tag competition. Here comes Sawyer. Sprinting full speed underneath those bars. Screens from the sidelines, and a tag is made at 15 seconds. Excellent effort. Big round of applause from the audience.
Love watching you guys make that huge show of confidence in your guys' practice.
And here comes Max on that starting platform. Just barely in frame on that left side of the screen. Sawyer liking his starting position in that far corner by the wall. And 3, 2, 1. Max is off. Pushing off of that orange domino platform. Sawyer trying to waste as much time as possible. Maxwell screaming and he makes a tag. Excellent effort. War cries from Max, finding that tag. Just a few seconds left on that chase. Max locking in here as Drickson Lines up on that chasing platform, just barely out of frame. Max going to use that starting position in the corner.
3, 2, 1, go.
Here comes a Drixon, sprinting into that corner. Max making a quick escape, but a tag is made. Finding that high five. And Austin going to be next on the chase. A Drixon is just staying there. He's liking his starting position by that low bar. Haven't seen this yet. We're going to see how well that works.
All right, the Drixon starting area. Austin, here we go. 3, 2.
And here comes Austin, running straight for him. A Drixon taunting a little bit. No tag was made. A Drixon screaming. Still no tag. Okay, a tag was called. I'm so confused, guys. A Drixon screaming. Austin striking the fear into a Drixon. A tag was called by Judge Blake, calling him out. Amazing chase there, and Atlas up on the chase, stepping up onto that orange platform. Lots of laughs here today from our tag round. As Atlas steps off that chasing platform, Austin trying to get him. Oh, so close to escaping, but a tag was called. Very quick tags from these Kinetic guys. The order has stayed the same for so long now, so we're going to see Anthony on Atlas again. Atlas keeping the same starting position. Anthony's over here plotting. And here comes Anthony stepping out into the field of play. Atlas is going to have to make a quick escape, which he does this time. But a dive tag was made. Oh my goodness. Just a few seconds into that chase, in typical Kinetic style. These guys are amazing taggers. And here comes Sawyer, representing Team Elemental 5. Sawyer already with one evasion. Sawyer on the chase. Anthony attempting to evade, and here we go. Sawyer is off. Anthony doubling back there twice. A tag was called. Anthony just passing out there. I don't even know if we're trying to win or just having fun today. Wedging himself in there. Sawyer will make the tag. There were no warnings, but apparently that was the final chase. What a confusing day, guys. What is going on? Thank you so much to everyone that's been watching so far. We're going to get that podium put together, switch our cameras around, and be back with you shortly for our live podium ceremony. Thank you guys so much for watching, wherever you are. And we'll be right back. We're traveling here on camera number 1. A nice view of the ceiling. We'll switch over to camera 2 shortly with that view of the podium. We're going to get our score tallied together. Sorry, I'm trying to move the camera and talk at the same time. All right, let's take a look at our podium here. Amazing. A beautiful RMPC banner. We're getting our medals out, getting those scores together. It shouldn't take too long to get our tag totals together. Looks like we're just about ready. And we are ready for the podium. Our tag athletes are out here. Judge Blake is going to be handing out the medals here today. We have a tie for third place between Tiberius and Isabel, both scoring 2 evasions. Tiberius trying to stay up there. We have a small platform today. Amazing job, Isabel and Tiberius. Congratulations. Our second place finisher, representing Team Kinetic, Anthony Orek, with a total of 3 evasions. Big round of applause. Congratulations, Anthony. And our first place finisher today at round 7, U9 tag, with 5 evasions, is Alexander Richardson. 5 evasions for the precision athlete. Been a little dance move up there for the camera. Should I tell him he's on the live stream?
Thank you guys so much again for being part of today. We'll see you hopefully.
Posing for the pictures. Anthony looking like he's going to try to do a flip. We've seen lots of flips off of the podium today. The camera has not been hit yet.
Thank you guys so much.
Nice dismounts, guys. Congratulations to all of our tag athletes. And thank you so much for everybody that watched this live stream. We're going to be back pretty shortly for our U16 competition. We're going to get started with our U16 tag. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Try to say the right word challenge. U16 speed is going to be our next competition. And we're going to be back up with that live stream shortly. Thank you so much for everybody that tuned into the live stream here today. And we will see you in the U16 competition.